As human beings, whether educated or not, we speak differently depending on whom we are engaged in a conversation with. Whether it is a child, a teenager, an adult, a spouse or whoever, we tend to pick our words carefully so as not to hurt the feelings of whom we are speaking to, and this brings us to the study of tact in pragmatics. What is tact? Tact has to do with the deliberate use of language in a way that the feelings of others are taken into consideration. It entails the use of language in ways that appear respectful rather than arrogant and scornful. There may be situations where we have to break a disheartening news to a person or scold them for a wrongdoing, and it is in situations like these that we have to pick our words carefully so that they do not have a negative effect on whom we are talking to. Tact simply refers to creative ways of using language to achieve one's goals without appearing rude or inconsiderate. Tact is politeness. Depending on whom we are engaged in a conversation with, the relationship we share with our interlocutors determines the level of politeness used in our speech. For instance, a teacher can command a grade 1 student in this manner: "Submit your assignment now." The same teacher can indirectly command a parent to perform the same task but indirectly. Observe, "Would you mind leaving the assignment on my desk?" In this second speech, the teacher takes into consideration that he is speaking to a grown adult who is also a parent, and so should be treated with respect, and so changes his approach into indirectness. This is because the level of politeness used in speech when an adult addresses a child differs from that which is used when an adult addresses another adult. This goes to show that tact demands you use the appropriate form of language in every discourse context. Meaning that you should not speak to everyone the same way, rather you should consider the context, your relationship with whom you are speaking with, and then pick your words wisely in order to not step on people's toes. Face-saving tact. This has to do with the practice of protecting the image, dignity and self-worth of others whenever you address them. Face represents the dignity of a person in pragmatics, and face-saving tact simply means the various ways of using language to ensure that the self-worth of a person is not trampled on. For instance, if you met a friend of yours in a classroom and noticed they had bad breath, then proceeded to shout to the hearing of everyone in the class that your friend needs to get their mouth cleaned, you would have practiced a face-threatening act. Meaning that you have violated the dignity and self-respect of your friend, publicly embarrassing them due to your choice of words and expression. Rather, what you should do in a situation like that is either call out your friend into a more private space, and inform them of your observation, or indirectly point it out to them. For instance, you could say to them, "Would you like a fresh mint? I've got one too many and thought I could share with you." Now this is one out of many other ways you can handle such an issue without embarrassing your friend publicly. You are free to try other face-saving tactics. So tact has to do with the use of language to achieve different goals without violating people. It has to do with well-thought-out strategies for speaking to people that not only communicates your honest thoughts, but also preserves their dignity as well as their self-respect. Understanding the concept of tact will teach you how to be word smart and know when and how to address people in order to not embarrass them, or make them feel less human. See you soon.